Let's go live to our business reporter, Ed Boyd now. Ed, the market has just opened, the local ASX. What's the reaction been this morning given all that's happened over the weekend?
Local markets up about 0.6% in early trade, Laura. Now, the market was expected to rise 2.5%, so it's up much lower than what the prediction was. And a lot of the reasons for that mainly has been Russia putting its nuclear weapons on high alert, and then the SWIFT banking system changes yesterday, basically restricting many of Russia's banks from accessing capital from other banks around the world. So there was also the restrictions on Russia's own central bank from accessing foreign money to back up its own currency, the ruble. So all those things together have obviously put a dampener on the Australian stock market today. New Zealand stock market opened pretty weakly as well. It is in positive territory too. But yeah, the market's only up by 0.6%. And what we've seen last week has been incredible volatility on markets all over the world. And expect that to continue. If there's any new shred of news coming out of Russia or Ukraine, expect there to be a pretty quick market reaction, Laura.
Okay, so it looks like at least for the couple of weeks and months ahead, the word is going to be volatility. Separate from that this week, we have some pretty big economic events here in Australia, including the RBA cash rate decision tomorrow, the December quarter GDP on Wednesday.
We sure do. Look, tomorrow's the Reserve Bank. It's their second board meeting of the year for the cash rate, and the expectation is it's going to stay on hold, 0.1%. We got the wages index information last week, and wages were growing last year at only 2.3%, and the RBA wants wages more around the 3 to 3.5% mark before they start to lift the cash rate. And the expectation from economists at Commonwealth Bank is the cash rate will start to rise in June. Westpac see it rising in August. So don't expect a lot from the Reserve Bank tomorrow. There'll be a bit of economic commentary, obviously, from Dr. Philip Lowe, the governor. So that's tomorrow. And then the day after, it's GDP for the December quarter. And the economy is expected to bounce back very strongly in Q4, roughly 3%, and it'll be 3.6% economic growth for the year 2021. So it's going to bounce back hard, and it's going to be all about consumer spending, people coming out of lockdown in October and November, spending a lot of money, and then spending dropping a little bit towards the end of the year. But it's expected to be a pretty strong year for Australia's economic growth, and that'll come out on Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be looking for anything in those comments for some clues about what rates will do over the next couple of months. Ed, thanks so much.